The Sims 4 just released their Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack, which is the very first stuff pack that we've gotten for The Sims in 2 years. Paranormal, arguably one of the best stuff packs we've ever gotten, was the last one, and it came out quite a few years ago now, so it was a kind of unexpected thing that we got recently, and I just got the pack. I was playing with it over on my Twitch, and I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to give you my thoughts. I've looked at the cast, I've looked at the build buy, I've done some building, and I've even done some gameplay already, so I'm going to show you what we got in the pack and give you my thoughts on it. Starting with the cast on the feminine body frame, we got 5 different shirts, 3 different full body outfits, 1 pair of pants, 2 pairs of gloves, 1 pair of shoes, 1 tattoo, 5 different hairs, 1 hat, and 4 different accessories. The majority of the items for the feminine frame are the same as the masculine frame. There's very few items that are only for one or the other. The only thing that I think is different is that the chef's shirt is a different style for the feminine versus the masculine frame, and I'll show you that. But otherwise, everything is for both frames, and it's tagged for both frames, and they look good on both frames. But first off, we have this hoodie. It has a lot of really fun swatches. There's a lot of like the same repeating patterns. You'll see the lemons, the pizza, the like pomegranate design, and you'll also see that all of the swatches are kind of similar. The color scheme, it's all really consistent throughout all of the cast. We also have this fun t-shirt. Some of them have things on the back, and they're just like a fun little graphic tee that honestly looks really cozy. It also has like a cuffed sleeve, which you don't see a lot on Sims outfits, so I think that's really great. We have the little chef's outfit top. I don't know what it's called. But again, it has some fun little designs. It has like the little heart waffle, some stripes. There's lots of different swatches. And then this little like more home chef apron, which I think is just so precious. My Sim self currently has an outfit that is wearing this one. But you can also see that some of the patterns of the aprons do match the aprons that we have in base game that you can hang on a wall, which I think is a really fun little thing to add in, and giving us those aprons in cast now as well from this pack. We also have this shirt. I don't know how this like really says chef. It's giving more Boy Scout, but it's fine. I also think it's really fun to have like the printed on pattern. I think that's really fun. But again, lots of great swatches. Now, the full body outfit, I'm just realizing, so I looked at all of this on my stream earlier today. I missed this outfit. I totally didn't even look at this outfit. I think this is probably my least favorite item though. It's cute, but it's giving like the Duggars. It's giving Duggar. It also does the weird stomach thing. Okay, this is probably the one wrong thing in this pack. Because everything else, I was not gonna say a bad thing about the cast in this pack, except now about this outfit. But it has some fun swatches. So that's cute about it. But the best thing in this whole pack, I have to say, at least in cast, is this jumpsuit. Just look at it. It's stunning. And if you look up close on some of the swatches, you can even see like the texture of the corduroy. It's just so good. It's for masculine Sims as well. It has some really good swatches that you can use for anything, and I think it's very good. My Sim will be wearing this for all of eternity. We also have this cute little baking outfit as well. It's almost like a cafe, like working outfit. I would love it. My only thing is that I would like these pants freed from the outfit. I think they're good pants, like a nice wide-legged pant. I would love if we had that separate, but otherwise I think it's really good. Also, you can see here on my Sim's arm is the tattoo. It's a spoon, a rolling pin, a whisk, and a knife, which I think is really, really fun. Pant-wise, we only have 1 pair, and it is these. It's kind of like a jean, but also kind of cargo-y. I don't really know how to explain it, but they're also like joggers. But I think they're nice. I don't know if I would use it in my normal like cast gameplay, but I think it looks really nice. For accessories, we have 2 pairs of gloves, both with several swatches. This is definitely for like grilling or like cooking kind of thing. They're like more like heat resistant gloves. And we have kitchen gloves. So these are like a clear one, and these are like a clear blue. They're kind of like the latex gloves that you might wear when you're handling food. There's also like some opaque ones that are more like dishwashing gloves, like gloves that you put on to do the dishes, which I think are both really fun to have. And then the shoes, they're like a clog style kitchen safe shoe, and I think they're really fun, and I like them a lot. I just think they're a fun shoe. We don't really have something about this style, and so I like that we have that. As for hair, we have 5 different hairstyles. We have this one, which has just the cutest little like ribbon tie, and it changes colors with each one you do. I only wish that we had one of these without the headband as well, but I think it's really, really cute. And we also have some braid hairstyles, which are just stunning. Like the texture is just gorgeous. It's just a really, really nice texture. And we also have an ombre one as well. We also have this hair without the headband. It's not my favorite without the headband, but I think it's still fine. And we have it in ombre as well. My only thing is I wish we got this hair, like I said, like with these ones, I wish we had this one without the headband, since we got the other 2 without the headband. We also got this hat, which it looks really weird with the hair right now, but it's like a cupcake. This is the one thing that I like don't have anything good to say about. Like the texture texture's nice. It's just bulky and it looks like it's gonna fall off their head, and it doesn't look like it's meant to be on their head. It just looks, it looks really unnatural, and like, it's not the hat that I'm gonna ever have my Sims wear. My Sims will never wear this. For accessories, we got 3 pairs of earrings. One is this whisk and it comes in different metal colors. We got a pizza, which comes in different pizza toppings. There is no pineapple on the pizza though, and that's, I feel like we're missing out on that one. And then my favorite is that there's a knife. There's a knife earring, and I'm gonna make my son wear it all the time, but it also has the different swatches. And then we have a matching whisk necklace, which does, it seems to clip into the clothes depending on the size of your Sim's bust. So there is an issue with that, but it's still so cute though. Now for masculine Sims, we have the same thing. We have the hoodie, the t-shirt. This is the masculine style of the like chef's shirt, and then this is the masculine style of the shirt with the apron attached, which has like the same kind of color combinations for the swatches. And same with this shirt, it has the same swatches. But otherwise, everything there is the same. Same for full body, it's pretty much the same. We do have this more like kind of like busboy kind of look with like the longer wraparound apron. With again, everything kind of has coordinating swatches, and some of them even have like messy swatches, which I think is fantastic. You can even see like they wiped their hands. I think they have added some great little details in this cast. And then here is their full body apron swatch with, again, lots of fun swatches of the apron. And I think they look really nice. They also have the same pants as the feminine frame, the same gloves, and the same pair of shoes. As for hair, there's 2 new masculine hairstyles. There's this one, it's just kind of like a nice, kind of like, not really slicked back, but kind of just like pushed back, kind of like loose hairstyle, which I think would looks really, really nice. And I have to say, it also looks amazing on feminine Sims as well. There's also this curly hairstyle that's pushed back with a headband. I do like this hairstyle. However, I just think it looks, I think it's too tall, and it might just be a curly hair thing, but it just seems too, the shape of it is weird, I think. The shape of the hair itself looks a little bit weird. Everyone in my Discord was agreeing with me on that as well. Like, it's just a little bit awkward, but otherwise it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid hair. The texture is gorgeous. It's just, it's a little tall. It's a little tall, but again, it looks nice. It does look fun on the feminine Sims as well. We didn't get too much for children, toddlers, or infants, but we did get a few things. So we got this fun t-shirt for children with, again, the same fun swatches. And then we have these ones that have like the kind of shadow of items, as well as like some plain swatches of it as well. But I think it's a cute little fun shirt for kids. We also have an apron outfit with like matching swatches to the adult outfits. And you could, like, there's a messy one as well, covered in chocolate. Very, very cute. There are no bottoms. It's just the top and the full body. And it's the same for both the feminine and the masculine frame. For toddlers, there is not a single item in this pack for toddlers, which I think was a mistake. I was really hoping for a pizza onesie and have a whole pizza family. However, there is a pizza onesie for infants, and you can have them matching with some swatches. So you can have a pizza family with an infant, but if you have a toddler, no pizza family for you. There are also 2 new aspirations. There is one in the fortune category, and it's called Market Magnet, and it's the Sim wants to operate the most profitable food stand. And there's one in the food category, and it's Appliance Whiz, and this Sim knows their way around a small kitchen appliances. There's no new traits, just the aspirations, which I think is totally fine. Moving on to build by, we got around 70 items, if I remember correctly, if I counted correctly. We got around 70 items, most of which are counters and counter related. So like upper cabinets, counter, all the counter pieces, hanging cabinets, that sort of thing, with a few clutter items and a few appliances and some wall decor. To start, we got this stunning wallpaper. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This like kind of mismatched tile look, perfect for like a grandma's kitchen, very cottagey looking. I'm obsessed with this. Is going to be what I use in every single build from now on. We also got a nice floor. My only issue with this is that there's so many light colors. It's like, it's almost too light. I was trying to build with them and it made my floor hurt to look at a little bit, but they're still good. And I think if you had the right lighting, it would be great. It just made it hard to look at with my lighting, but there's also some fun colors of it here too. It also comes with a wall shelf. It is a double shelf, just like this. The top row has 3 slots and the bottom shelf has 6 slots that you can use, and it comes in all of these colors. I did have a panic moment earlier during my stream of this not matching another shelf that we got color wise, and depending on the lighting, they don't match, but if you have the right lighting, they are actually the correct color. So don't let my lighting fool you later on. They do actually match. I've tested it in other lighting. They do match. We also got this hanging drying rack to go on your wall, to like kind of go on the wall above your sink. It's kind of a European style of having a drying rack. This was built by this pack was made by the new, I think the new UK team, I think. look. It's inspired by European kitchens, and from what I understand, that this is a common way to dry your dishes in Europe. So I think that's a really fun little addition. Moving on to cabinets, you'll see that all of the appliances are here too, so we'll go over that soon. We got so many swatches of all of these cabinets, and the colors are really nice. I think the colors are great. And you can see here I have every single different counter piece laid out as well for both the countertops and the island countertops. My only issue with this is that these cutting boards that is in this inside corner piece of the cabinet is stuck inside and is not a clutter item. And that, I think, is the biggest crime, was to not give us a stacked cutting board clutter item. I think it's truly a crime. And that is my biggest issue with this pack, is that we didn't get a cutting board. But the colors are great, and the countertops vary throughout each one as well. We got some terrazzo, we got some red counters. This is like a mauve pink in different lighting. We got like nice like pale green. Lots of great colors on these cabinets. We also, for the first time since Snowy Escape, got a standalone sink. Like, it's a sink that snaps onto a counter. And when I saw this, you guys, I almost started crying. I was so excited to finally have another sink. I've been complaining about it and I'm so glad we finally got a new kitchen sink. Now, if we could just get a new bathroom sink, my life will be finished. Like, I will be done. My life will be made. It'll be fine. We got that in several different colors, lots of different finishes. Very, very nice. Now, the biggest thing is the gameplay items. So we got the waffle maker, we got the pizza oven, and the stand mixer, all of which come in the same swatches. In terms of functionality, I've only used the waffle maker and the pizza oven so far. I have not gotten the chance to use the mixer because I cannot afford it yet in my game, because I'm doing rags to riches style. Maybe we'll get to that. Maybe I'll show you the gameplay of that in a little bit, but they're all right here. So far, they work great. I think the lighting, the texture inside the pizza oven is a little bit weird to me, but I think they're just trying to like make lighting reflections and that sort of thing noticeable. I just think it's a little bit weird, but no one's really looking at it, so it's fine. So in turn, we also, for appliances, got a compact dishwasher, which is like a half size. It's not quite half. It's like a 2/3 size of your countertop. My only issue with this is I think it's fun to have. I don't know who was asking for this, but probably someone was. But my problem is that if you're gonna have a 3/4 dishwasher, you should make it fit in the 3/4 cabinet sizes, and it doesn't. You can't slot it into here. And I think that's the biggest problem and the biggest issue with that, is that you can't put it there. And I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why you can't place it in the smaller cabinets. So that's my one issue with this appliance, is that you can't do it. Otherwise, I think it's fine. Do I put a dishwasher in my build? No. Will I maybe start doing it to use this new one? Potentially, but probably not. Next, we have upper cabinets. The first thing of this that I want to show you is that all of the upper cabinets light up from below. Not quite all of them, but most of them light up from below. You can see they all have built-in lights, except for this one in the corner and the tall one. Everything else is lit up. This one is the standard plain one. It also lights up here as well. There's like a second little level of it, and it's all the same colors. All the swatches match. This is one of the corner shelves. It's got some cute little fun clutter in it. Now, what I was saying about the shelves earlier, the corner of the cabinets is this gorgeous curved angular shelf, and it's stunning. And my problem is that in some lighting, they don't match. You can see that like these are the same swatch technically, but they don't match, but it really depends on the lighting if they match. So you can see in like other lighting, they look better, but it is one thing is like the lighting really messes it up and makes them look completely different. And that is unfortunate. So hopefully we'll get some lighting fixes in the future that fix that, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful corner shelf and I want to use it in everything. We also got new fridges and stoves. And again, they all have the matching swatches that match the countertops, and I think they're all nice. My only thing is that I feel like the fridges are too flat in terms of like texture. There's just no like reflection on them. This right here is a shadow from the upper cabinets, so ignore that. But I wish there was like some sort of like reflection. Like, I don't know. It feels flat to me. I think it needs a little extra texture, but that might just be a me thing. We also got these hanging shelves in 3 different heights, in short, medium, and long. They all have the same little like decor clutter items. It's a plant, some plates, and like a bottle, and then on top is a book and some containers. Very, very cute. And we also, one of the main gameplay elements is this selling stand. It comes in several different swatches. You can also customize it a little bit more in game. You can give it a name, you can change the icon on it, but they're very fun, and I'll show you a little bit more when we get into gameplay, but they're all the same, just the color is different. But you can slot the appliances on to it as well. So if you grab our appliances, you can slot an appliance there. and you can slot an appliance right here so you can sell and cook at the same time. We also got this amazing range hood in lots of different metal colors that match the metals in the countertops and on the appliances and all that, and I think it's gorgeous, and I've already used it and I love it a lot. I think it also lights up, but I haven't been able to notice yet. Yes, it does. It does light up. It has a light on it as well, which I think is a great thing to have. And now for the clutter. We got 6 swatches of a plate set that do stack, and if you're curious, this is how high they stack. I've tried to go higher and it won't let me, but that is the height of the stack. We got a cute little spice rack, which I think the details are just great. It has like some that are lower levels than others, and I think it's great. We have a clotted cream jar and jam, which I think is a cute little addition. We have this little like pizza clutter item. We have the cookbook, which is also functional. If you place it on your countertops, your Sims can interact with that to cook as well, but it has some fun swatches, and I love it. There's one that looks like it's like a homemade cookbook with like your own recipes written in. There's also a food scale and a knife block. I do wish it had a few more light wood swatches, but it's fun to have. So that is all of the build buy. I'm gonna go into some gameplay and show you kind of what the selling aspect and how all of the appliances work. This is the waffle iron in game. You can move it to be in your inventory and carry it around with you, same as the other 2 appliances. But right off the bat, we can cook plain waffles and berry waffles. The berry waffles sell for more, so we're gonna go for berry waffles, but there's a whole lot you can make. Pumpkin spice, chicken and waffles, banana split, apple bacon, mushroom waffles, that doesn't sound good. Cured fish, saffron waffles, heart's desire waffles, and pleasantly unpleasant waffles. I'll be honest, I didn't look that far into them. So we're gonna make some berry waffles and I will show you what that looks like. You can see like the steam is great. They pour the batter in, and the thing about this is that while it's cooking, they'll go do something else. So I can make my Sim go wash her hands, or she'll go do something else while it's cooking. She's not stuck to it like you are with like the stove traditionally. And I think that's a great thing because it gets so annoying having your Sim wait for the oven to be done. So she's out, she's gonna go talk to the other Sim, and it's just cooking, and we'll come here when it's done and grab it from here. And there it's done. It has a cute little ding. We're gonna go collect our waffles. We can collect or serve. Collect, we'll put them right in our inventory. Serve, we'll put them on the counter, and then we can put them in the fridge, call to eat, all that sort of stuff like you normally can. We're gonna put them in our inventory and we're gonna go sell our waffles. So we're gonna go over here. Now, it did take me a while to figure out how to stock. So first we need to put stock into our table. So you can just click and drag it into the table, or you can open it and click to drag from here. So now that we're stocked, we can start our food sale. You can see our sale started and it will automatically stock the waffles. Or you could, if you disable auto stock, it'll give you the option to stock your table on your own. You can also mark up your prices. I will say they're a lot less likely to buy it if the prices are marked up. I do know that from experience. You can also change your business details here. You can name it and you can change the little icon here, which I think is really fun. I don't know if that changes anything on the item itself, but I think it's cute. So we're gonna have someone come over. We're gonna ask Juniper Grove. We're gonna give her a sales pitch. Juniper, come back. Oh, Bob Pancakes is here. Bob Pancakes is here. So we can either give our sales pitch. We can also convince to buy. So we're gonna convince Bob Pancakes to buy our pancakes. And you can only convince to buy every like few minutes if it's successful. If you have a successful convince to buy, you won't be able to do it afterwards. So let's convince Eric Lewis to buy. Someone buy my stuff. I noticed this in my gameplay is that she faces the side or the back when having people come over, which is very odd. There we go. We just sold our first waffle for 3 simoleons to Liberty Lee. Eliza, do you want my waffle? I know you're a pancake, but you should eat my waffle. Don't come back to talk to me. Eat my waffles. So when people come and eat your food and like buy your food, and while you're here, you can also cook things. So we could prep ingredients. We could prep batter for waffles, cake, lactose-free batter. I haven't used this mixer yet, so we're gonna prep some batter for our waffles. And I'm also gonna go grab our waffle maker and put it in our inventory so that we have it over there with us and we can swap things out as needed. So you can see, look at that animation. That's so cute. It also looks like, I'm checking. It also looks like you could have 2 Sims like working the table potentially. So I'm gonna have her collect the prepped ingredients while Zayden here sells everything. And then I'm gonna move the mixer and bring my waffle iron out. And can I cook with my prepped ingredients? Oh, I can, and it makes it cheaper. All right, well, let's do that then. And there's a fire. It's very prone to fires. It's very prone to fire. We're just gonna put this out real fast. Oh, there goes my whole table. Is it not gonna be put it out? There is a bug. People were saying yesterday, for people that had early access, there's a bug with putting out the fire and you can't put it out. I haven't had that issue yet, so it's fine. It just takes a while. So let's replace our stuff. Let's replace and we'll fix it. So we're not gonna make any more waffles. We're gonna make a pizza though. We're gonna make a cheese pizza. You can see that it's on fire technically. Look at that animation though. Look at her flip those pies. I made a pizza earlier and I did not watch the animation. Oh, that was cool. And we put it in and And it's on fire. See, it's really prone to fire, especially when you have low skill level. So we'll place that again. So that's a challenge. And there's a baby crying. Well, that's the gameplay. It's just a lot of fires. Home chef hustle. More like home fire hustle, as it catches on fire a lot. I'm gonna raise my skill up. I'm gonna give us level 5 cooking, and we're gonna try again to see if it catches on fire. We're gonna make a pineapple pizza. Do you like pineapple pizza? Let me know in the comments if you like pineapple pizza, because I am indifferent, honestly. But it's like a big thing, is it pineapple on pizza? Let me know your thoughts. Do you eat pineapple on your pizza? Here we can see it cooking. Look at that. I think the animations are fantastic. And now it's done. We're gonna collect our food, and she pulls it out. She puts it in a box, and now we're going to, I'm gonna disable auto stock, and I'm gonna tell her to stock our table and put the pizza out. And we're gonna start our sale again because it ended. At the end of the sale, it also will tell you how much money you made and a breakdown of what sold for how much money. So we're gonna do another sale. We're gonna make someone come buy my pizza, and we're going to mark up my prices at 300%. Something that I also have noticed within this new pack, and I think with the update, is that your Sim's mood will really affect the type of quality your food is. So my Sim was confident when she made this, so it's excellent, but she wasn't too great when she was made these ones, so they're normal. But it really does change how your foods turn out, which if you do a lot of cooking for your Sims, keep that in mind. They definitely did like an overhaul of how food and cooking work. There we go. We just sold, I think, a waffle. We're just gonna keep giving our sales pitch. And see, no one wants to buy it, so I'm gonna mark it down again. I'm gonna mark it down to 75%. The only downside of this selling table is that food doesn't sell for much. This slice of pizza sells for 17 simoleons, but that's marked up 75%. Same with the waffles. Like, they'll normally sell for like 2 or 3 simoleons, but they're marked up right now. So if you're thinking about using this as a rags to riches, it's definitely a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. It's what I was doing over on Twitch earlier today, and I was struggling. The majority of my money that I made was from fighting Father Winter, actually. So use that information as you will. It's not the best for rags to riches, but it could be a fun side hustle. It's called Home Chef Hustle. So I think it's meant to be more of a side hustle, but I think it's a lot of fun. I think this gameplay is a lot of fun. I wish people were more willing to buy your food. I do think that's a big problem. Oh, there we go. Someone bought a waffle. But I think it's a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying this gameplay. It fits into my standard gameplay, and it's not, I feel like it's not in your face gameplay. Like, it's really simple. I feel like this would really fit well into whatever gameplay you're doing. I think this whole pack could just blend really well. It just gives you a few extra things to play with and a way to sell more stuff. You also don't have to sell food here. You can sell anything. So I just put out the batter that I made. So the batter's now sitting out here. I sold roses on here before. So you can sell, if you want to sell produce, you can do it that way as well. So it's not just food that you can sell here. You can sell anything. What I think would be a lot of fun is doing a lemonade stand with kids. You can use like the drink trays from, I think, the outdoor pack, the outdoor stuff pack, one of the backyard packs, I think has a lemonade tray. You can like sell lemonade, and I think that would be a really, really cute way to use this. But I think it's a really great pack to like blend into your gameplay. I think it'll go in seamlessly. So overall, I think this pack is really, really good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Like, there's definitely some places for improvement, but I'm just excited to have a stuff pack again. Like, there's not too much in it to overwhelm you. I feel like with other pack releases, there's so much in it to overwhelm you, or with a kit, it's like kind of underwhelming because there's like not a lot of stuff there. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I had high expectations for the pack, and I do think they were met. I think the build buy is fantastic. The colors are great. Will I use the countertops often? I honestly don't know. Just for my personal preference, the colors are not really my style that I usually go for. So I can't say that I'll be using a lot of the build buy in my everyday building just because it's my personal build style. But the wallpaper, the clutter items, the corner shelf, I will be using that sort of stuff for sure, as well as the appliances. The cast, I was pleasantly surprised by. I've had really low expectations for casts based on the last, I don't know, 10 stuff packs. There's been a lot of stuff packs that come out recently, and honestly in the other non-stuff packs as well, that I've been kind of disappointed by the cast. But I thought this was really cute based on the video, like the trailers and stuff. I didn't have expectations for it, but I thought they turned out really cute. I like that there's plain swatches on everything, so you don't have to have like food patterns on all of your clothes to use this cast. I feel like it's pretty versatile. With a lot of the stuff packs, I feel like the clothes aren't really versatile. They're really themed to that one thing, and I think it can be used really well. And gameplay, like I said, you can blend it right into your gameplay. You could use it for legacy challenges. You could use it for whatever you want. Like, I think it would blend really well with gameplay, and I think it's really fun. And it's like building on gameplay that we already have and people do a lot anyway. So I think having these things are really, really fun for gameplay. I only wish we had a toaster. That is the one downside, is I wish we had a toaster, but I'll get over it. I think the pizza oven will make up for it. What are your thoughts on this pack? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you even get it, or are you waiting to see more content from people? And if you want to see more content from it, let me know what you want to see, because I'd be happy to make that for you. Also, if you want to play with us in real time, my links are all down below for my Twitch if you want to come join us over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!